Good afternoon. I am Jown Manalo. This is Newsfeed Weekend. Power rates are surging this April, and households are feeling the heat even before summer peaks. Details from our correspondent, Sujin Kim.
Before the summer season fully sets in, Filipinos are already feeling the burn, this time in their electricity bills. Meralco rates have risen by 72 centavos per kilowatt hour this April. For a typical household consuming 200 kilowatt hours, that translates to an additional 145 pesos on their monthly bill. The main driver of the increase, a more than 3 peso per kilowatt hour surge in spot market prices, pointing to a thinner power supply last March. Transmission charges for households also inched up due to higher ancillary service fees from NGCP. Meralco clarified that the increase could have been worse if not for a regulatory ordered refund of 20 centavos per kilowatt hour, which partly offset the charges. The total refund, 19.9 billion pesos over 36 months, covering overcharges from July 2022 to December 2024.
This could have been higher. No? So, nabawasan nung awat refund yung increase ng generation, transmission at ng other charges. So kung hindi nandyan yung refund na pinag-utos ng regulator, it could have been a higher.
Meralco is now bracing for a summer demand surge. Peak demand is projected to hit 14,400 megawatts next month as heat intensifies and election campaigns ramp up.
Yung pinakamalaking pag-increase ng demand will be experienced this May. So, ang expectation natin with the increase in demand, may pressure na sa spot market prices to go up. That's why we're hoping that the ERC can release their orders that approves our two RE supply contracts.
Current demand on the Luzon grid has already breached 13,200 megawatts.
We can expect demand to increase by maybe another 1,000 megawatts in the coming days.
Meanwhile, Meralco says it's on alert for any service interruptions, especially during long holiday breaks. Sujin Kim, Billionaire News Channel.
Despite a staggering 125% tariff increase from China, U.S. President Donald Trump is unbothered and maintains his tariff policy is doing really well. This came after Washington imposed a 145% tariff on Chinese goods, a huge gap from their tariff baseline in other states at only 10%. A deadlock between the world's two biggest powers is fearsome for investors as a worsening trade war could possibly lead to recession. Study says consumer confidence in the U.S. dropped by 6.2 points. France is pushing for a free trade agreement between the Philippines and the European Union to boost cross-trade and investments. French Trade Minister Laurent Saint-Martin said that this would open opportunities for both imports and exports between the two regions. France currently ranks as the Philippines' third largest export market in the EU, with goods like electronics and tuna being traded. Economists stress the need to diversify export markets amid tariff uncertainties from the United States. France has also shown interest in joining the Luzon Economic Corridor to boost infrastructure and investment ties. Good news for motorists. Big-time rollbacks in fuel prices are expected this Holy Week, according to the Department of Energy. DOE Oil Industry Management Bureau Assistant Director Rodela Romero says that based on 4 days of monitoring, a significant drop in prices is already assured. Gasoline may go down by 3 pesos and 30 centavos to 3 pesos and 75 centavos per liter. Diesel by 2 pesos and 90 centavos to 3 pesos and 40 centavos, and kerosene by 3 pesos and 40 centavos to 3 pesos and 50 centavos. The DOE cites several global factors, including the rollback, including escalated trade tensions between the U.S. and China, lower selling prices of Saudi crude to Southeast Asia, and the increase in oil production from OPEC. The official price adjustment will be announced early next week. And those are the news at this hour. I am Jown Manalo. Stay tuned. Billionario News Channel is on Free TV 31, Cignal Channel 24, Converge 74, and SkyCable Channel 33. Also check our website bnc.ph. Good afternoon.